These are two transformers that I'm using. These are 24 volts, 3 amps each. This is the positive supply and this one is the negative supply. This is the transformer I got, and it's a GE 75 volt amp control transformer. 24 volts output, which is perfect. This says $17.50, got it down to $15 for each transformer. That was like $30 and free shipping. So these two transformers, $30 for the both of them. These will easily provide 70 watts for the LM3886, and we're looking at 27.6 volts per rail. There's our resting voltage without load, about 35 volts. Okay, here's how I laid out the capacitor arrangement. There's a resistor for the fan, because we're taking like 27, 28 volts down to 12 volts, thereabouts. Power switch, power input, I don't know what full range means, that was left over. Rectifiers there, of course, plenty of cooling. See, there's the chip on the salvaged heat sink from this old computer power supply. Let's see, we've got output and input, very nicely arranged. Here's the fan, of course, and here's the transformers, as you can see them, and I'm going to put the lid on it now. When it's done, test it out. And here's the completed box, put together with the power transformers on top. Very compact, quite compact for 70 watt amp. So now we'll test it out. Here it is, ready to test out. 4 ohm load, that's 2 8 ohms in parallel there, with the fan cooling it. Time to turn the oscillator on. 47.8. There's just a slight amount of clipping on the top and bottom. This is typical of the lower line voltage, of course. Right now, line voltage is 117, about 118 volts, so it's a little low. That's 120 volts. This would clearly make a full 72 watts. But we'll do a power calculation. 47.8 volts peak to peak. 47.8 by 2. We'll square that times itself. 71.20 E squared over R. We divide that by 4. That's 4 ohms. 142.8 watts. That's peak watts. Let's get RMS. So we divide that by 2. That now gives us 71.4 watts. Proper line voltage, it would have gone up to 72 watts. So this has been operating for more than an hour now, and still, depending on the line voltage, sometimes it clips a little bit. The line voltage here goes up and down. So right now it's clipping, but it's still, there it goes back up again, see? It kind of varies depending on the load of the line. You can see it's clipping and not clipping because we're running it right to the edge, the line voltage. Anyway, because it's not a regulated input. But this is using the 2 transformers. It's running happily, been operating well over an hour with a straight tone into 4 ohms, and this is what we're getting from the LM3886.